Sylvia, can you tell me when and why you came to Harlow?
I came to Harlow because we didn't stand an earthly to get a place in Tottenham where I lived when I got married, because I was only in one room. Came down here, my brother came to my mother's house on a Saturday and he said, "What are you doing here?" I said, "Well, we can't get a place." I'd have got one boy then. No, I'd got two, sorry. My boy was about 5 and I had a baby of 6 months. And he said, "Come down to Harlow." His wife didn't know. We jumped in his van, we came down, he lives at Tilbury Mead, and they put us up. My husband got a job at AEI, and that was in the August, and in the January we got our house in Carter's Mead, and I thought it was a palace, because I was only living in one room.
So take us back to this, you said Tottenham.
Well, I was born in Edmonton.
Okay.
Right. And then I met my husband, and then when we got married, we went to live with his parents.
Was it quite tough back there?
Yes, yes.
What was one room, best you remember?
My room was about 9 foot by 9 foot. I had a double bed and a baby's cot in it. And that was at the bedroom, because it was above a shop. And you used to have to come down a spiral staircase from the bedroom to the kitchen, and then you had another flight of stairs down to the main front door. It wasn't their shop, they lived above a shop, and it was hell.
Yeah. Was your husband working?
Yeah, he was working for Stetner's then when we were there. Yeah, in Tottenham.
And I said, not only did times feel like they were tough there, with
well,
food and work?
Yeah. You were living more or less from hand to mouth, sort of thing. You were trying your best to do what you could, and but I think we was happy. Times were hard, but we were happy.
And this change to Harlow, remind me, which year was this again, if to the best of your memory?
1959.
59. So you heard, how did you say you travelled by van to Harlow?
Yeah, in my brother's
physically
van.
remember?
Oh yeah. And when I moved down here, I came down here in an open van when we got our house, and I came down with a double bed, one single bed, a cot, and an old-fashioned, what we used to call a meat safe, which was just like a cupboard with a bit of wire in the front, and we had to furnish a house.
So tell us about the Palace at Carter's Mead.
Well, the Palace at Carter's Mead, when I saw the bathroom, I thought, oh, and the separate toilet. We had an outside toilet when I lived in Edmonton, but in Tottenham you did have, and because it was above the shop, we did have inside. But it was quite nicely decorated, and had a lovely long garden, although we didn't really want a long garden, we only wanted a medium size, and I was quite happy there, and I got my little home together, and when the kiddies were old enough I went to work.
Where did you work?
First of all I used to do outdoor working all hours, and then I managed to get a job in my trade. I went to Greaves and Thomas. I've had a couple of other little jobs when the kids were small, but then I worked at Greaves and Thomas until Schreiber took over, until he closed.
And remind people, what did Greaves and Thomas do?
Upholstery. Yeah, upholstery. I was a cushion filler, machinist, a bit of everything.
So things like in Harlow, now we've sort of moved to the Harlow bit, like shopping. Where did you go and shop?
First of all, we went shopping at the Stowe, and then of course the town centre. I used to go to the town centre, although on a Sunday afternoon, because when I moved from Carter's Mead to Spinning Mead, on a Sunday afternoon there used to be a little shop in Toll Green Village that was opened on a Sunday. And that done a little roaring trade, because everyone came round. We had a man come round in a van with shopping, little bits of shopping what you wanted. And then, of course, we had the town centre, which was fantastic in them days.
A little bit about the town centre. Did you call it the High?
Yes.
That seems to have gone. People call it the High.
It was called the High, because where, I don't know what it's called now, but where Wimpy's Bar is, that was the bird cage, right? That was the first thing, and that was lovely. That was like sort of a bit of a ballroom with a bit of a restaurant. But it's changed hands, so many times. Yeah.
And what about shops in the Stowe? Are there any particular shops in the Stowe that you
Yeah, there was a shop where we used to get the children's school uniforms from. There was, well, you had the chemist, you had a bike shop. You had quite a few shops there, yeah. You had, was it Elliot's? Elliot's on the corner that done the radios. You could rent a television or rent a radio.
And what about things like economising, about your budget? Would you have to run to a life at home? Was it like run right to a tight budget?
No, well, when I went to work, I used to shop over at Potter Street there. I used to get my weekly groceries. There used to be Churches of Butchers there. I used to get all my meat there at Churches of Butchers. And being as I went to work, I used to put a book through, and they used to deliver it on a Friday night. And, well, I think if I should have kept one of the books. I mean, to pay £2 and you'd got all your stuff for the week. You know what I mean?
What about socialising?
Well, I never went out much when the children were young, but I'd go out with the firm if they had an outing, like a show at the West End or something like that. But I didn't go out much, not until I think my boy was about 14. And then he said, "Oh, I'll go out and have a drink with Daddy," you know, because I said, "Oh, no, I can't." He said, "No, I can look after David."
And did you have where you lived in Cartersmead? Was there a sense of community and knowing your
I
neighbours?
was very, very lucky. I had lovely neighbours. We all helped each other. But wherever I've moved, I've had lovely neighbours. Yeah.
And do you think that's one of the big things about Harlow, or the Harlow that you knew? Or
The Harlow I knew, yeah.
A big community.
Was very good. And I can remember, I think we paid £1 a week extra on our rent for the sports centre.
Right.
Yeah. And I can remember now, it was on the television, Harlow Newtown it was called, and it had the most beautiful and well-equipped sports centre. It was on the telly, yeah.
And so did you always live in Cartersmead? Did you move?
No, I've had 5 moves in the town.
Oh, right. 5 moves? Tell us about your 5 moves. Are you on the run?
Yeah, no, I had a 3-bedroom house in Cartersmead, and then a young lady she'd got 2 girls and a boy, and I'd got 2 boys. She didn't want to move out of our turning. She asked if I would do a swap with her 2-bedroom for our 3. I asked my husband, he said, "Do what you like, I don't care." As long as I've got a roof over my head. So we done that, and then my husband's 2 aunts came down here to live, and Auntie Golda got a bungalow in Pitfields, and Auntie Dora, she was a bit lonely on her own, so we moved to Moorfields when it was being first built. And we had her living with us for a time. I loved the house, but when we moved over there was no buses running then. But it had that warm air, heating blowing out, and my husband and boys just sore throat upon sore throat. So we got an exchange to Spinning Wheel Mead. And then I stayed there. There again, lovely neighbours. And then when Auntie Golda lost her sight, I said, well, she can't live with us in Spinning Wheel Mead because she couldn't get up the stairs. So I said, if we can get a flat, she can come and live with us. So we got a flat over by the church there. And she lived with us till she passed away. And then we came here. And I've been here 19 years.
19 years, so just to explain to people, we're here in the Manor Hatch shelters. What do you call it? Do you call it sheltered accommodation?
Yeah, sheltered accommodation, yeah.
And you have your own, again, because we're now here in 2017,
yeah.
But you have a lovely community here, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, myself and the young lady, she's nearly 90, we run a little club here for them, and there's all the things up there, what we do. There's something going on every day.
So do you feel you've sort of repeated the community feeling you had when you lived in these different places like Cartersmead and Spinning Wheel Mead? You've done that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in conclusion,
Excuse me.
you've had a happy time.
Oh,
I say,
yeah,
we're
I
not in
love
the
it.
past tense. We're still here, aren't we? But
Yeah.
You've had a happy time.
Oh
here in
yeah, I
Harlow.
love it. I love Harlow. I wouldn't go back to London if you paid me.
No.
Not even if there was a palace there. I would definitely not go back.
Is it? I mean, I guess the answer is probably going to be no. But is it the Harlow? What do you think of Harlow in 2017? If you wanted to make improvements,
I think
what
it's
improvements?
deteriorated.
Why is that?
I don't
In what
know.
way?
They don't seem to have cared about it. The bushes and that. And I know it's money. It's money every time. But it don't take long to sweep the road and come round and cut the bushes. I mean, I shouldn't say it perhaps, but we've got ivy growing up the ceiling. We're waiting for it to be cut down. You know, they don't seem to maintain their things.
So you'd like me to have a word, maybe leave the council who might be seeing this and say.
Well, I don't
come
care
round.
because I've phoned the Star about our lift being out of work for 3 weeks.
You're ringing the wrong newspaper.
I know.
But you still enjoy living, as I said.
Oh,
in
I love
conclusion.
it. Yeah. I love Harlow.